Yo everyone, my name is Gary. I go by Garbear. I just wanted to show you guys a quick peek into my account. So today marks 2 years of me playing Pokemon GO. Downloaded on July 16th, 2023. Today is July 16th, 2025. 2 years of me playing Pokemon GO. And I feel like I've come a very long way since that first day that I started. I've got some insane stuff for only been playing for 2 years. It's also a good way for me to look back at my account in the future to compare my stats now versus then. So let's go ahead and go look into here. Very first, we've got total XP, 233 million XP in 2 years. 160,397 Pokemon caught. Pokestops visited, 56,155. Now if we go back down and look at my medals here, 8,800 field research tasks. This one will be very interesting to look at in the future because field research is one of my favorite parts of this game, and I grind out every single field research event pretty much every time. And then probably the medal that I'm most proud of, and one of the medals that I work on a daily basis, is trades. 38,832 trades. I make sure to do 100 trades every day, so that's why it's such a high an amount, but it'll be really cool to look at in the future. And I just recently got my showcase Pikachu, which is also super cool. Alright, so that's it as far as medals. Alright, going to the collection. We've got 1,433 shinies, and I have also not transferred any shinies yet. So I've got 644 individual different shinies. Amount of hundos, I'm at 234 hundos. But one really interesting thing about this is when you go and look at the year 2025, this year I've got 124. It's only July. There's still around half of the year left, and I doubled my hundo count. You can kind of see where in 2024 I was more of a casual player, and then as 2024 went on and into 2025 I became more of a grinder. You can see I became a player that liked to grind out my stats and see what the limit is to this game. We'll go right into the rare stuff. I know what you guys want to see. The amount of shundos that I have from 2 years of playing the game is 7. I have 7 shundos. My very first shundo was this Lotad right here. This is literally just a regular trade, didn't go lucky. I had never gotten a shundo before, and I checked it and I saw it was a shundo and I was in awe. I'm probably gonna keep him Lotad forever. My very second shundo was Mamoswine during the wild area event. There was lots of wild hundos, and I was lucky enough to get a shundo Mamoswine from that event, caught in a Safari Ball, as you can see there. My very third shundo was from a lucky trade. I asked for a regular shiny Squirtle. He was nice enough to give me a sunglasses shiny Squirtle, and what do you know? Shundo Squirtle Squad Squirtle. This is honestly one of my favorite Pokemon in my entire account. I still trade for regular Squirtles because I want Mega Blastoise Hundo, but I can't get myself to evolve this one because it's Squirtle Squad Squirtle. I've got to keep him Squirtle. That's my first and only lucky trade that has gone Shundo. Do we have enough to max it in this video? Do we? Oh, I literally need to power it up one more time. Alright, there we go. Squirtle is maxed. And can we go ahead and third move him as well? We can. Alright, Squirtle is perfect. My fourth Hundo was back in February for the Nova Tour. We had found a couple wild hundos during that event. My friends had found a Hundo Pikachu in the wild. So I went over, I was actually on the phone with my fiance, and I tapped on it and saw it was shiny, and I looked up at my friend and we both locked eyes just like, there's no way I just got a Shundo, and I had to I couldn't freak out because I was still on the phone, but I wanted to go crazy. This Pikachu right here, Shundo Pikachu with the visor. Next, my fifth Shundo, which was actually more recent. I got a Shundo Pachirisu from an egg.
Guys, I don't think you understand. I was literally just walking through Walmart picking up some stuff for dinner with my fiance, hatching my last Go Fest eggs in Walmart. Like the last 3 eggs. I wasn't even recording. Oh my gosh, you're joking.
Recently put out that video, but it was my 5th Shundo from an egg from Go Fest. My very last egg from Go Fest. Shundo Pachirisu, which is a regional that we don't have over here, but in the middle of Walmart just walking around like that's crazy. My 6th Shundo was actually only a few days later for Eevee Community Day. We found a wild Hundo Eevee. I went over to it, tapped on it, and it was shiny, and I literally lost my mind. This is my first Community Day Shundo. Last but not least, I only just recently finished hyper training this Rayquaza. I wanted a Rayquaza Hundo so bad. So just to not have to worry about this guy anymore, and the fact that it's mega evolvable and it's useful, that's what made me choose my battle cap for Rayquaza. So those are my 7 Shundos in Pokemon Go after 2 years of playing. Now I just want to take a peek into my Hundos, just kind of show you guys some of my favorite super rare ones, the rarest ones that I have. My very first Hundo was an XXL Gengar, but I actually caught that in the wild. That was my very first Hundo. This was one of my very first rare ones, my very first mythical Hundo. And then my very first legendary Hundo, this Kyogre. Of course, as you can see, he's maxed Mega. I do need to teach him another charge attack, but I haven't yet. Should I just do that right now? Okay, we're doing it. Charged attack, third moved, the Hundo. My very next legendary Hundo is one that actually I don't think very many people have. I got a Shadow Hundo Mewtwo the one time that they were out in raids. But this is one of the rarest and one of the strongest Pokemon in my account, and it's one that I know that not many people have. I think that's one of the things that I like the most about this game, is that anyone can pick up the game. This is only my 18th Hundo. Anyone can pick up this game, can play for however long, and there's chances of you finding a Pokemon that's very rare and nobody else has. Moving on to probably another one of the most rare Pokemon in my account that almost nobody has. My lucky Hundo Armored Mewtwo. My very first trade for Armored Mewtwo, the very first time I ever asked for an Armored Mewtwo from a lucky trade, went Hundo. Actually from my uncle, so shout out to him. Now that we've gone through some of those super rare stuff, we'll go through some of the honorable mentions. This is a pretty rare one, my Hundo Goldango. I was also lucky enough to get 2 Hundo of the Kirums, the black form and the white form. This is something kind of cool. Whenever Blacephalon was out in raids, I actually got not 1, but 2 Hundos from it. This Tandemaus, I was really hoping to get the 3 family. Unfortunately, did not. But Hundo Tandemaus. On Bagon Community, I didn't get 1, but 2 Lucky Salamence. I was able to pick up the Hundo Halucha from the in-person event in New Jersey. Also really cool catch is this Poniard, this Bisharp, that I actually caught standing right next to Pokédaxi. I took a picture with him, caught the Hundo. It was a great day. And I think we should go ahead and evolve this one. There we go. King Gambit. And it's a Hundo. And I caught it next to Pokédaxi. And it's a Dex Entry. Shout out to this Hundo Regilucky, which is the very first video on this channel. Honorable mention, 98% Groudon. This might be the next thing I bottle cap. Silver bottle cap, if they put them out. Probably one of my best mythical Pokemon is this Zarude right here. Of course, shiny Galarian Articuno. 28 Nundos in my account. And this one might be my favorite one. It's my most recent one, Torkoal. And there you have it. There's a quick peek into my account on my 2-year anniversary of playing Pokemon Go. This game has definitely been a huge blessing to me. Meeting friends, making connections, finding rare Pokemon. It's about meeting people who have a common hobby. And to be honest, I'd so much rather be outside walking around than inside playing a game at my couch. It just brings me so much joy to be outside, socializing, and also still be playing a game that we all love. That's 2 years of me playing Pokemon Go. Thank you so much for watching.